Time's up, pencils down. Time to give this sheet of paper up. So I turn it face up, gather all the pieces together, and look up in anticipation at the invigilator whose palm is turned upwards, eagerly awaiting the submission of this paper. I chuckle, you see, because the flippancy with which I relate that scene is painfully ironic, because I completely under-depicted the true value of this paper. I simply neglected to mention to you that this is not just any ordinary sheet of paper. This is not just an exam paper, no, this is much more than that. This is the raw material of a test score that will either break or secure my future. The staple to a test grade that will dictate my fate hereafter. So this is why I obediently surrender this paper, because it might, no, it will determine if I am destined for greatness or something less. It will determine if I am a candidate for future success or not. Quite sadly, this is what we have been taught. This is what one sheet of paper or one test score indicates, or one exam communicates to society, that if a person is not so strong academically, they are less of a person in society than another who consistently ranks high. One sheet of paper, one test grade dictates their entire life, and it really isn't fair. I mean, how could it be that we've gradually grown to measure our self-worth so heavily, almost solely on academics? How has it gotten to the extent that when you look at me, you only see the bad grades, my mistakes, my inadequacies? Why do these have to taint me entirely as a person? Not that they shouldn't matter, but so much so that you paint me as inadequate. And even when I do continuously excel, you immediately turn around and shun me because of one time that I don't perform that well. Why my grades, my test scores, my academics, my GPA, the only things that you see, the only things that you take into account when you measure my capability? This system is ridiculous. There exists no evidence that says that my academic intelligence on its own captures me entirely as a person. It does not. I have gifts, talents, and dreams. It seems that you don't understand that there are other components to me as well. When society sets all of these standards that people have to bleed and injure themselves emotionally to sustain the psychological strain is disastrous. There is a dangerous line between aiming high and crossing that line. I mean, by now we should get that, considering the increasing number of suicides as a result of society setting these impossible highs. We are blatantly ignoring the problem, if not augmenting it, by isolating the smart from the less smart based on a test score. We have to understand that not everyone was born with the ability to sit for hours in a class and silently absorb math. Not everyone was genetically made up to internalize things like that. And even those who were, they can't endure such crippling pressure without breaking down eventually. Trust me. Now, let's take a moment to make something clear. Let's not blur any lines here. I am not dismissing the importance of academics. Understand that it can get you places, high places. It can get you to the top. For kids like me out there, I'm not telling you to stop studying. No, you continue working. However, the world is evolving, and so we desperately need to reform our thinking. There are so many people out there of high scores and top rankings. To stand out now, you need things that they don't teach in the classic academic setting, skills that you won't find in your textbooks. Now, a true career harbors from talent, enterprise, grit. This mentality that insists that only the grades on my test paper matter is just a misfit, outdated belief. But sadly, it is a belief that many of us treat as if it was still true. I'm telling you, it isn't. However, I do want to go back and stress, good grades do matter. I don't want to impress on you that they don't. They do, but that's not all there is to life. You can't put such colossal pressure on me if my genetic makeup doesn't permit an accumulation of chem or physics, and you still can't put such colossal pressure on me if I am smart, because there's a lot of underlying breaking and tearing and struggling that you don't see. You can't judge me by the bold red mark sitting at the edge of my completed answer sheet. We are not the tests that we take. You are not the mistakes that you have made on them. He is not an F-, she is not an A+. Thus, I am not my grade.
Thank you.